Hey, what's happening? It's your boy, Big Sauce, man. J double L, Concrete Genius Media, man. The one, the mogul, you know, Big Sauce. And I'm honored to you grace my presence, for you to grace my presence, for me to grace yours, and just be back in the lab. It's been a rough 2 weeks for your boy. Not rough, per se, physically, but just mentally. October's a rough month. A couple of birthdays, people I love that passed recently. It was rough for me, especially when it's the first birthday for somebody you really have a deep attachment for, somebody you would have died for. Then it's always hard when it's around a birthday, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like it just be hard for me. Like, bro, I don't really be doing good with like death and shit. Like when it's people I love, you know what I'm saying? So I had to just take like a 2-week mental break. I mean, I still looking good, working out and shit, but I'm just good now. I'm better. Like I think a lot of people, they'll be scared to talk about that. Like when I miss people, I ain't right. I just want to record. That's why I'm the boss. You know what I mean? I ain't took no money from nobody, so I'm the boss. I do what I want. Plus, it's been a lot of news accumulating, and I wasn't ready to report it the way I want. So now I'm back, and voila, ta-da. Off the dome we go. And I appreciate all the support, all the love, all the people that follow me on Facebook, man, on my Facebook mob, my outlaws, my Avengers. We do this. I do this for y'all, man. I won't go too long into that because, I was doing a great job scouting the tournament in Chicago for Baylor basketball. It was amazing. We got an amazing recap on that coming. Just a phenomenal event. A lot of JUCO connections, a lot of coaches, just a lot of people in the mix. Just talking basketball, like just high-level intelligence, high-level coaching, high-level skill. A lot of schools I was surprised by, even a prep school, one of the best girl prep schools I've ever seen in my life, Example Academy. So I have a whole wrap-up coming on Baylor. It's going to be dynamic. And it was just beautiful. But while I was up there, a good friend of mine had sent me a tweet, and apparently we tweeted angrily about the situation with the young ladies of Pike and New Pal. So when I first heard the situation, I wasn't thinking, I'm like, okay, well, I'm working, I got stuff to do. You know what I mean? I got tired, I got to focus, get to the crib, that type of shit. So I wasn't thinking. And then as time went on, I came back into the city, and somebody told me, like, that shit happened in Pike, Because when I first seen the picture, I thought it was like New Pal Gym because the gym looked so generic, great value, and that's another story. I'll tell y'all about the gym in a second. I don't want to lose my train of thought. But figuring out about how these young ladies were disrespected, I found out, that shit happened there. And I'm like, damn. Like, where's everybody at, man? Like, who's coming to the defense of these students, when they're being attacked with racist insults and things like that? Who's standing up for these kids, man? Everybody wants the limelight of being coach or being administrator. Everybody wants to rock the colors, rock the emblems. Everybody wants the benefits of flirting with the moms and beating their chests and taking pictures and giving themselves titles that are useless with no accomplishments or no skills. But then now we're in a situation where it's really time to be a man, and we don't have nobody stepping up, man. And I don't think that's cool. That's not fair. And I'm not asking anybody to maybe react how somebody else may react, but somebody really should have reacted some way. And if you're not familiar with the incident I'm talking about, we had a volleyball tournament. It was Pike's tournament. They were actually hosting the tournament. And I don't know all the teams in it. I really don't care. I wouldn't even be talking about it if it wasn't for the racist shit. But I guess Perry Meridian players were calling Pike ladies monkeys. And also New Pal players were calling Pike ladies monkeys, which is totally unacceptable in any era, let alone in 2022, let alone on 71st and Zionsville Road, let alone township that's predominantly black. Take that with you. And in the midst of all this, parents were upset, people were upset, but the games were allowed to continue. When parents voiced their opinions, a lot of them were frustrated. Imaginably so. You think about that. Someone's called your child a racist slur. They're making monkey sounds and they're taunting monkey sounds to our kids in the gym on 71st and Zionsville. Let's think about this. Everybody's tough at a gas station, at a club, at a bar. Nobody's in there going to say, hey, man, this ain't right. They shouldn't hear this, man. And people always think you got to advocate violence to stand up for yourself. Self-respect is an act of will, not violence. If it leads to violence, then so be it. But it's an act of will. See, I'm determined when I walk in a room, you're not going to disrespect me. That's against my will. And whatever, I will handle it verbally, intellectually, physically, whatever happens, happens. I don't look for violence. But you can't be disrespected because you fear violence, because you never respected. You're not self-respected. And the parents were angry. And I'm gonna separate these two issues. I'm gonna say with a caveat. I understand some parents, if you scared, especially, you're a single mom, you're a single parent, you don't really understand the ropes of the game. And these white people are in charge of your kid's future. And even though they're incompetent, you can't really speak about none because they have the power to tell a coach that you a troublemaker, you this, and maybe your child's talent doesn't exceed, the risk reward for you speaking out. And I understand that everybody can't be me, and I don't expect you to. But for the assistant AD to look at people and say, you know what, don't say nothing. We're going to email. We're going to fight this. We're going to write the SSHA and we're going to fight this. It's disgraceful and despicable. And it's an insult to the intelligence of the people that you're supposed to be representing. And the fact that, and it hurts my heart to say this, and I'm not even, people know I'm joking, I ain't smiling. It hurts my heart that after disrespecting these young ladies, right, New Power was allowed to stand in the middle of that gym and win that trophy. Now you think about that, and when you talking about acknowledgement, self-respect, having dignity, having honor. Where's the honor in that? It's just sad, things like this happen, everybody disappear. And then you see the news and you see a bunch of older women, older black women defending shit. Why didn't the AD or the assistant AD get on the news and say nothing? Like, why ain't you fighting for your constituents? Those are your constituents, those kids. Because when a kid get a scholarship, you sure love jumping your ass in a picture. But you can't jump in the picture when these folks then went out here and been called monkeys in your own community. That's not a good look. But that's what happens when you refuse to allow masculine energy in the building for decades. Probably at least a decade and a half. So now you stuck with leadership that's not leaders, that don't know how to tame wolves. That's why your fucking football team brawling in the middle of an ass whooping. You ain't even fighting the people whooping your ass. It's dysfunction. It's leadership. Starts from the top. Started back with Perkins. Still there now. You can't be ran by somebody that doesn't relate to you. And before I get some idiot on here, some Mountain Dew raised retard, it's not about race at all. Because I know a million white coaches. I can name 30 white coaches that would be like, hey, man, get her the fuck out of here. I'm not going for this shit, bro. They gonna make sure that they make it comfortable, so I ain't gotta jump. And I'm gonna give y'all a tip, right? Just because a school is predominantly black, look at the people that run it. Do these people that run it care about these people that they're governing? When you have a situation where you have somebody, you're making six figures, hundreds of thousands of dollars for governing people that you have nothing in common to. You don't go to the same stores as them. You don't shop to them. You don't relate to them. You can say you relate to them. You can say I'm rooting for you. Great job. You're one of ours. It's easy, man. Safe Negroes are easy. But them kids that's on the border, them kids that's going through a lot, where they at, Who's in the school to handle the kids that's, one decision from life in prison or going to play in the SEC? Y'all don't got nobody for that because those type of dudes, bing, you run them out of there because it's a whole Ponzi scheme. That's how you hire a man who makes $100,000 for a position you created when you unjustly fired Jason Graves. And I ain't vouching for his coaching or not, but he was winning. He was turning around, but he was hurting people's feelings. And he wasn't an ass kisser, so he had to go. Created a position for a man that won 5 games in 4 years. In 4 years, probably made $350. ADs each year, 6 figures. 6 figures, what are you getting from that? 1 conference win with 2 Division I players. 5 football wins in 4 years. You get $100,000 on a football stadium where kids are fighting in the third quarter and they losing 28-0. And you've been practicing for weeks. But I'm not going to blame the new guy. He's trying. They threw him in some poison. But I do blame all you dudes to keep getting recycled over there. You know who you are. You know that that's wrong. You know I was mistreated. You know a lot of kids have been mistreated. A lot of kids, Jalen Clark, Chris Scott and them, a lot of people. So many kids been mistreated. Like, kids had to get out of there. You know what I mean? Kids had to go to Buff. Kids had to go to Tech. Kids had to go to prep school, bro. Kids had to go to Traders Point. They couldn't even be around their friends because of y'all incompetence. And we're not going to even delve into, well, maybe we can. Let's talk about all the administrators that tell these kids they're not going to be nothing in life. And put these chips, these labels on these young men and try to send them down a road that's not even meant for them. They full of them. Like Miss Nicholson, the principal that told me I wouldn't dare go to Pike. My son go to Buff, nice white girl. You remember her? My brother died, Navy veteran. My son was having a bad day. She looked my son in the face and told him, everybody go through something. I went to Brownsburg the next day. I don't tolerate disrespect. See, if that was me, I was at that Pike game. Hey, man, stop this shit, bro. Y'all beating y'all chair. Y'all want to see some monkeys? I'm going to show y'all some motherfucking monkeys. I'm going to show y'all a monkey. I'm going to show y'all a chimpanzee. He just got loose. Shit, I'm going to show you a monkey. See, they know who to do that to. They ain't going to do that shit to Warren. They ain't going to do that shit to Gary Westside. They ain't going to do that shit to EC Central. They ain't going to do that shit to none of them Fort Wayne schools, Fort Wayne Southside. No. Fort Wayne gets busy. Bro, Fort Wayne come out stand. They not doing that shit to Fort Wayne. They're not doing that shit to IPS. Broad Ripple was fucking fighting Martinsville in the fucking 90s, bro. Like, 2000s. They're not doing that to no city niggas, bro. But what happens is you cannot allow sheep to train wolves because sheep cannot protect wolves. How can a sheep protect a baby wolf? He don't know how, man. It could have been an 85-year-old wolf at that game. He'd say, hey, man. Hey, stop the presses, man. Y'all don't hear what this little girl over here saying, man. Ain't nobody got enough right to stand up for these kids, bro. I don't care about the gender. I don't care about the race of the kids, bro. They kids, bro. They shouldn't be insulted. And I'd be saying the same thing if the roles was reversed. If they was calling New Pal kids a bunch of slurs or whatever, I'd be like, man, that's fucked up. People don't deserve to come to athletic competition for this. Now, we can block transfers. You know, we can make calls. We can lie to the paper. You know, we can lose 37-0 in sectionals, 37-7. We can just waste careers, waste futures, waste scholarships, just waste kids' lives, and still make $100,000 and go home being competent. You know? And they had the whip several times. I put on for them folks, man. Whole thing. And I don't want nothing. I just want to see that shit burn. Like how y'all had y'all teachers out there picketing. They eating Campbell soup and shit. And y'all paying this incompetent man hundreds of thousands of dollars to lose football games. And he's coaching in checkered plaid shorts. Take that monkey shit off. Y'all embarrassing us. But y'all continue to embarrassing us. Y'all archaic. Y'all behind. Y'all Neanderthals. Y'all 1977. And y'all stuck in y'all ways. Because the only way to maintain the jig is to act like you care and stay stuck in your ways, man. And you know me, I'm putting a fool on notice. Any middle school elite athlete, I help you make a better decision than that. Don't play with your future. Don't part with your future. It ain't worth it. My condolences. If you was in that gym and you couldn't handle it, I'm not mad at you. I'm not. My condolences to you. I hate you had to go through that. You're a single mom. You're a kid. You had to go through that. I hate you have to suffer through weak leadership. See, one thing about leadership, a leader, if I'm leading a restaurant, right? I'm leading a restaurant and the floor dirty. I'm going to take my gloves off, get in there and help get the floor clean. I'm the boss. But I started from the bottom. I'm a leader. I ain't never had an incident, bro. I done been in gyms, bro, where they got the meeting like, hey, we got a rally up here next Saturday. And I'm going in that gym and I'm beating the motherfucker 79-12. And I wish a motherfucker would. Because we going to have to make the news. You're not going to call me out my name. And I know. Hey, shout out to the shirt, man. The Contenders. ContendersUSA.com, man. Shop Concrete Genius 20 for your code and get all the Contenders gear. The merch. They got the nice merch for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. We got that coming. Shop JJLoudon.com for all the gear. Contenders clothing. What else we got? Shout out Super Solid just because them my niggas. What else I got? Shout out Camden Arts Yard. Big shit coming. We remodeling the whole building. We got a whole building on the Camden waterfront. It's gonna be popping. Sports bar, mega shit, East Coast shit, comedy show shit, stand-up shit, club, whole vibe. I'm in with some guys. Shout out Neater Gold Cosmetics. Looking good. I got the skincare popping. You know what I'm saying? NeaterGold.com. Concrete Genius 20. Let them know you want 20% off. You check them out. I'm a business. Shout out Neater Gold. Shout out Powers of Sun Construction. Shout out Baylor Basketball. All these engines trying to push me to the top. Because when I get to the top, I'm going to take them with me. A lot of deals on the table, but I ain't really signing no deals. I'm really be the boss unless I get a big old check. Because to finish up with this Pike shit, man, it's just disgusting how people say they love you, but they don't fight for you. See, your actions are what show you how they love you. You can go through rocky shit. You can have rocky times. But when it's time to move and you got left a washing machine, it's 22 degrees. Who's that dude you could call? That's your leader. You know, who showed you how to throw a football? Who took you to your first Colts game? That's your leader. Who do you see in the grocery store, the gas station? Who you been seeing out here? Who's known in the community for giving their time, their heart, their sweat? Who can relate to your pain? That's your leader. And in that school, you have 0 leaders. But just think, everywhere we go, everything these niggas touch turns to motherfucking cold. You know, the AD assistant, she tried to Me Too me. I went up there one day, I was dressed nice. I'm like, excuse me. I'm talking about I'm poloed out, polo done. Like Kanye when he first got the deal, I'm fresh to death. You know me, I was wearing them Olos. I was 9 to 5, so I was wearing the Olos, different Cole Hans, different wire. I was just fresh, different color Uggs and shit. Like I'm just fresh, like out of magazine, GQ and shit. So I go up there, I'm like, excuse me, y'all been holding my son transfer. Can y'all please just acknowledge this transfer? She's like, oh, I didn't know he's coming back. And, oh, we love him. And, oh, why did you leave? And, oh, I don't know what's going on. And, oh, I swear, this is the first thing I'm hearing about it. And I'm like, you don't even have enough dignity to tell me the truth. But fuck dignity, because you don't owe me dignity. You just owe me common fucking sense in this world of survival that men built from scratch. That's what you owe me. Because you are dumb. No, I take that back. You're culturally not. I don't call nobody dumb. That's rude. You just probably didn't read as fast as everybody else. Dumb is mean. You know, I don't want to be mean. But you looked me in my face and you lied. In a district where 90% of your players have played for me. And you told me you didn't know nothing about it. So I said, well, you know. And then you told me, well, if you brought him back, why'd you take him to Franklin? I said, well, damn, I thought you ain't know nothing about it. She was like, we love him. But if he can't play for us, then maybe he don't want to play. I said, look, man, he's not a slave. He's not property. Let him go. I do not appreciate that. And if you don't fucking relax, man, I'm not one of these terrorists who threaten niggas. I'm not threatening you. I'm smarter than you. My house is better than yours, man. Everything about me is better. I don't have no desire to insult you, woman. I don't even, if I saw you on TV, I'd change the channel. Because I shouldn't be looking at nothing where hillbillies gather. So don't never think I want to insult you. Don't ever think you got the privilege or the time to get my attention for me to insult you. The only reason I knew you because it was the best avenue at the time for my child. Like, I don't care about your stupidity or your title because I know you worthless. You just a pen pusher, a letter writer, a typer. You're insignificant in the grand scheme of things. And for you to look them parents in the eye and say, we're going to email the ISSHA and not stop that game is complete cowardice. And your boss. I went to Wheeler, he told me, wish me well. Came back to Addicts, he told me ain't no way. He held my shit for 37 days. Then he ended up losing Brownsburg 37-0. Good looking out, coach. But I'm not going to give these motherfuckers too much time. I just want to speak up for the people that ain't got a voice. Because I got one. And ain't nobody going to stop it in this world. Next thing I want to remind y'all to do is go to concretegeniusmedia.com. Go to the Ask Auntie podcast. Follow me on every channel, man. Facebook, TikTok, social media, everything, bro. Like, I got a whole kind of teams kind of about to fuck with my social media and make my shit look fluider. You know, I be smoking like a broke stove, but I got to. You know, I'm 49 years old, bro. It ain't easy looking as good. In a world full of snakes and snide balls, people don't appreciate what you did 5 years ago. Because 2 years ago, somebody told them they was cool as you, or last year they started believing it. And then 6 months ago, they didn't fell on their face, so they got to hate you. Think about how many motherfuckers couldn't even get their kids to games and tournaments. Kids couldn't even be good unless they played for me, and now you mad at me. How is that possible? You retarded. Like, that's just insane. Like, how do you not love me, nigga? I'm the smartest man you ever met, nigga. Like, I'm probably smarter than your father. Like, literally, if you know your father, like, I'm just, so any nigga that don't like me, you insane. Like, my brain is a gift to the world. Like, nigga, what are you doing? Like, all my friends have benefited from being my friends. Nigga, like, and I've benefited from being theirs. But when you leeching or you hating, you know what I mean? Because, like, my R is so raw. I don't even do what 7, 8 niggas got to do. Most niggas, like, they go to college, they be like, damn, okay, I was the nigga that could organize. So let me meet me a nigga that's cute. And then let me find another partner that could cut hair. Then let me find another partner that used to grow up in a violent neighborhood. Then let me find me a fat partner that could fight. And then 8, 9 of them. I'm just one nigga all at once. I'm the funny nigga on security. You know, I'm the most charming fucking top 5 nigga in the history. Gary Indiana. You know what I mean? You just look at me like the resume is stupendous. So lames fall out with me. I mean, administrators and executives and everything, they write letters, try to stop my groove. Motherfuckers try to stop my deal. This is not gonna be super AAU because I got a 221 podcast, but I want people to understand it. I really don't have no beef. I'm gonna tell the whole AAU story, but like the big wigs, like first of all, like the big dogs, like any elite, I don't have no beef with all of them. None of them motherfuckers. They never done that to me. They always help me out. Like Myers Fox, I fuck with them. So like I don't. If you got a problem with me, that's your problem. I ain't doing no more of that kumbaya holding hand shit with y'all. Okay, I done sold me out. So now I got the juice. Don't call me, call Mako. Call motherfucking the descendants of Marcus Garvey or something, because I don't give a fuck what you going through with nobody. Especially if you align with somebody and try to cross me or destroy mine, slow mine down. I don't care about nothing. Nothing you got going. Don't even ask me. You couldn't pay me enough to consult with me to save you. I don't care. You could drown. Same thing like Indy Heat. I don't got no beef with them. Like, it really, honestly, Indy Heat, it was my fault. I just didn't really communicate well. I wasn't mature at the time. Like, I don't got no beef with them. I don't got no beef with EGT. I don't got no beef with really nobody. You know, might be some things people I had disagreements with, but like beef, nah, beef is a word, nigga. I had beef with Concord in the 80s. That's beef. Where I see you, we 12, you 12, and I'm with my mama and you with your mama, we throwing cans of beans at each other. And Jules, that's beef. Your basketball niggas is not beef, especially when I'm just telling the truth. So I don't really have no beef. Now, that's a lot of independent shit. I got some stories. I got a lot of mellows, but that'll be on the 221. I just want to get this off. And next, I want to talk about this Ime Udoka nigga, man. Lord have mercy, man. You just set black folks back 200 years, man. And I don't do a lot of NFL digging because I stay away from basketball a lot because my son played basketball. It's a conflict, so I don't like college basketball. I don't talk about it. I'm gonna talk to players, but I don't really talk about it. Too much NBA, I crack some jokes. But nigga, where you from where you can just go fuck a married white woman without permission? You crazy as hell. You retarded. I gotta pop a drink and I'm on an alcoholic sabbatical, but I'm gonna break my shit for your retardation. Cheers, you dumbass nigga. I thought you was from Seattle. Where you from? Seattle? Bro, I don't know if you know in America, right? But like black men, white men don't really like black men fucking their women. I don't know where you from, but if you'd have had grandparents from Mississippi, they teach you that. And even if you do decide to take a dip on the white side, hey, because I ain't mad at nobody. I got some beautiful mixed cousins, and we be ready to ride. But if you do take a dip on the white side, You got to get your grandmama from Mississippi that's going to tell you, man, to keep your penis out of married white women, bro. What the fuck are you doing, bro? You not that handsome, bro. Listen, I'm a horny ass nigga, bro. I used to be. Sometimes now still. I'm old still. That's a different combo too. Bro, what gives you the gall, right? When you smash, you just like, that's it. Shh, make sure you don't tell Evan. Nigga, is you crazy, nigga? Her boss is your boss, and you slaying a married white woman. See, you type of nigga bring heat to the plantation because you can't control your penis. And I'm not sitting here act like I'm some motherfucking penis guru, penis control guru. Lord knows I done slid in third base. I might even cause some shit which some people may take as a violation. But I'll be damned if I just got through coaching against Golden State in the finals and I get home and my wife is knee alone. And I'm not saying hey, look, I know all women get cheated on. That's what people say. That's up for discussion. Nia Long's a beautiful woman, man. There's a lot of professional niggas in your position that would love Nia Long. She is what you call a high-value woman. You got Nia Long, man. You running in the bathroom to text your boss wife, man. You retarded. You can't be that horny, man. See, it's a place called Horny Hill, and we've been there. I rode my bike in a snowstorm to get some ass, bro. Some of the stories you wouldn't believe, man. Shot at niggas, fought niggas, been shot at, had niggas put guns on me. I didn't walk in the crib with a chick, nigga, baby daddy wake in, put guns on her, tell me get all that shit, bro. I got all that shit, and it's here. But you cannot be fucking white wives, bro, without permission, bro. Sorry about that. That shit's not acceptable, cuz. And somebody at a community center should have told you that. I don't know if you've talked to a lot of older black men with bald heads, shiny heads. Skin look like leather, healthy. Look like they can knock out a horse. They would have told you to leave that alone. So, I don't mind you being horny, fellas. We all are. We all got our desires, man. Let he who is without sin cast the first stone. Lord have mercy. I don't have a stone to throw. But idiots must be marked by the village, man. What were you thinking, bro? When you driving over there, like, okay, yeah, okay. You know what? I just got through watching film. I just got through watching film on a kid overseas, but fuck that. I'm stopping by CVS. Hold on, this is Nia. Yeah, Nia. Hey, honey, you wanna come by and watch Friday? I gotta watch the fucking film on fucking Toronto. All right, bye. Ah, yeah, that was a close one. Bro, you retarded. Find you some help. Sexual help. Same shit Tiger Woods got. And I ain't gonna lie, like, that horny disease is tough because nigga get horny 24/7, 365. But you gotta talk about it. You gotta either control it or you gotta go see them folks in Hacienda, wherever Hacienda, California, Tiger Woods went to. You can't be out here marrying white wives whose husbands are executives. That's not a good move for Negroes in the United States of America. Matter of fact, that's not a good move for any Negro in the world. Couple jobs rooming up though. JUCO shit. And then they put you in limbo. They can't even fire you. You disappointed the shit out of Brad Stevens, man. You don't disappoint people from Zionsville, man. You disappointed Brad Stevens, man. You almost made me upset, man. You made Brad Stevens. I ain't never seen Brad Stevens upset, bro. I seen Brad Stevens in a motherfucking car accident and he didn't get mad, nigga. And you pissed off Brad Stevens, man. Because you can't control your meat, man. And then motherfuckers, they get to talking to you, bro, and throw your whole day off. But you got to be able to say, down, boy, I run this. You horny son, bitch, I'm in charge. And it start when you're young, you know. Excuse me. Yeah, it start when you're young, B. You know, that was in slavery belts right there. I'm talking all this powerful shit. But it start when you're young. You got to be able to restrain your penis, man. You know, I always went quality over quantity. You know, you got to have a rule, like a 20% rule. Nigga. Only seriously consider dating or fucking with 20% of the women that approach you or that you have a chance to approach. That makes sense, right? So if you, every 10 girls you get, only 2 of them should be possible candidates to even get to know. Other 80%, bro, is just shit you ain't gonna even remember. It's like playing with, it's like a nigga ask you what you had in your space hand last Thanksgiving at Big Maha. Nigga, don't nobody know, nigga. You know what I mean? Like, stop wasting your time on useless people, useless women, useless situations, bro. How many people have to be sacrificed at the altar of stupidity for your choices? You know, at what point do you man up and control your choices? And like I say, niggas ain't saints, bro. I'm not one of these motherfucking rest haven ass niggas, bro. I'm not Derek Jacks, bro. I'm not on here advocating for no kind of sugar shit, bro. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit, bro. Feminism, none of that stupid ass shit. Masculine, loud ass women. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit, bro. I'm just a nigga tell the truth. I don't advocate for simple ass niggas too. I just tell the truth. You know, Ime Udoka, you got to relax, man. You know what I mean? You got to relax. This Draymond shit, this pool shit, that shit was unacceptable. But everybody want to crucify Draymond because Draymond's friends with LeBron. That's the only reason a lot of y'all crucifying Draymond, because y'all hate LeBron. A lot of y'all hate LeBron because LeBron's sustained success remind you of some failures you probably couldn't overcome. Because you don't wake up and hate no other athlete who's had such sustained success. He's been married to the same woman for 20 years. So the fact that Draymond has decided to do business with the man and call this man a friend, while still remaining competitive, keeping his competitive integrity, has made a lot of you MJ stans who can't let life breathe, which is another conversation, attack Draymond just because he has an association with LeBron. Well, LeBron James, excuse me. Now, did he crack pool? Yeah. Nigga, I ain't really been cracked like that. I've been in a lot of fights, but I kind of know, like, so like, if I would have pushed him, I would have kind of been stepped to the side, or I probably wouldn't. Like, if he'd have walked up on me, I'd have just cracked him. Like, we ain't arguing. You ain't walking up on me while we argue, and I don't either crack you. And I ain't gonna let you get close enough. Like, if I do push you first, it's gonna be pushing you where I'm already out here. So if you coming back in, then we here. I ain't gonna push you from here. Like I always tell them, you gotta push a nigga here, man. Just hit that. You know what I mean? That's what I used to do in school. Nigga get that close to me, I'm just, bro, cause you think I'm, man, you think you finna be my boyfriend or something. You know what I mean? So, but it was still just 2 men having a disagreement. I'm from an era where men fought, bro. You fought, you won, you lost. Even if you lost, you talk shit, bro. I lost big time fights in jail, a couple of them, not many, maybe 2, 1.5. Had really a half. But even then, I gotta hear a nigga popping about it. Even if I got stabbed, I gotta hear a nigga popping about winning. Now I might could retaliate, I might could do this, but a nigga won. I won, I lost, we live to fight another day. There's been plenty of times I won. And my little homies out there popping about it. He lose, we live to fight another day. So ain't no embarrassment in getting your ass whooped. Now, letting Draymond hit you like that is kind of fucked up, but it just shows. I mean, you kind of light-skinned. You probably had a lot of fights. You know what I'm saying? Like, light-skinned niggas don't really fight a lot unless they killers. You know what I mean? Even then, they don't really be fighting a lot. You know what I mean? So, nigga probably ain't been beat up, man. Draymond's a nigga, man. Sag nasty. I'm not going to allow for the Draymond hate, man. And I know Pools from Milwaukee, and they got to work that out. You know what I mean? But I'm proud that Golden State didn't decide to just chop Draymond in two and destroy his career listening to these naysayers that don't know nothing about brotherhood and misunderstandings and how black people sometimes have to work out our transgressions and our problems. So they did keep it amongst themselves to do what they got to do. And I think that incident is going to propel Golden State to win another championship because I think their focus is going to be on another level. That's just how I feel. And I think that's what's going to happen. You know what I mean? So I want to remind y'all, man, jump in here. I am a contender. This is the Muhammad Ali joint. You can go to contendersclothing.com and get you a shirt just like this. It say, don't quit. See, me, I ain't never quit. They told me I couldn't play point guard. I ain't quit. Even though I gave they dumbass the formula, I told them what the formula was. I said, yo, you got me, you got Ryan, you got Amari, bro. You bring Devin off the bench, bro. We going to go super fast. You bring him off, let him go Lou Williams. We going to kill. I know this game. I know these kids. Niggas got to put shit in the game. And my thing is like, bro, how do niggas be slick and have money and don't be shit? Oh, my God. You got all the connections, bro. You had a motherfucker, buddy. Let me turn my fucking mic down because I'm finna get a little louder, this bitch, man. Yeah, look, listen. Oh, shit, hold up. Listen, you always had all the money, all the connections for 13 years. Said, Madlock, we coming on prime time. And what y'all get out of that shit? And here we go again, crossing me out another deal. Here we go again. LC head girls coach lied to my face. But I'm going to stall you out because you rolling with my people. I got a lot of love, people from love over there. So I'm a strategize and worry my people. I'm not gonna call you out. We cool. I ain't tripping. You know, the Bell's AD, it wasn't ethical. But I ain't tripping. God always has blessed me when something's taken from me. I always get something better. I was proposing at first with the factory. We supposed to do something. I wasn't tripping. Like, I was going to try to help y'all rejuke that shit because I had the ideas. I had the plans, framework. You know, I got wait lists, 100, 150 kids, and I always get new kids. I met with the one young lady. She was brilliant. The young lady from South Bend, she was cool. I don't have no hate on her. She was 100. You know what I mean? The other young lady, she was cool at first. Everything was good. It was cool. We had the group text. I was like, look, I ain't giving them no ideas, until we figure out what we doing in writing. Everything was good. Everything was good. Let's get started this date. And then they told me they was going to involve the other chick, which I don't know why you need so many people to make one fucking decision. And where are the man in these decisions? You probably don't want to miss this fucking podcast. And once again, all I do is recite the truth, man. If it seems like I'm spitting venom, it's only the truth. Maybe your truth is painful to you. Analyze it and get therapy. But anyway, it's cool. They bring in the third person, which is another female. Now, I'm on a group text with 3 females. First female, we got a deal. Second female that hurt me first chick up there, we got a deal. Everything sound good. We need it. I know what you do. Conversation go well. Everybody know what I do. Third person gets in there. I say, hey, look, this how we activate it. This what we doing. Blah, blah, blah. If we doing it, let me know. Time is money. Money is time. I've been talking to you. Ain't nothing been signed. Ain't nothing been paid. Either you're too dumb to understand it or you finna renege on it. And people don't understand. I don't give a shit. Excuse me. I couldn't mute that one. I don't give a shit, bro. You don't want to do a deal with me. I don't give a shit, bro. Because you know who do $20 million. Construction companies who gross $20 million quarterly. They do. They want to know what I think. So I don't give a fuck if you don't think my plan is going to work for you. God bless you. Even on Easter Sunday. No, may God bless you like every day is Easter Sunday. I have no ill will, B. Not now. But don't get mad at me for telling the truth. So that shit's just for a week. I'm like, damn, it's cool. Motherfucker ain't texting that. I'm not the why you ain't. If I send you a text and you don't reply to that text unless we like really friends, like we've been like grew up together and shit, like we just like me and you just like we just fucking like there ain't long list, family and shit. If I text you and you don't text me back, you probably ain't gonna hear from me no more in your life because I don't really care about who the fuck you are. I don't care about what you think. Because if you was somebody I know who you be somebody already. You know what I mean? Like I did a gang of years in a joint. Like so if I've already like elevated to where your opinion don't matter, then fuck I care about your opinion. You're an administrator or some shit. You know, fuck you. You don't make change. You just have a title because you fucking said in college you're an idiot. Your life is going to be on that same snail pace forever. Nobody in no other city, no other place is going to find you charming, entertaining, intriguing, intellectual, no kind of no charm, no charisma. So good for you. But back to the issue. I didn't hear nothing and I was cool. And I honestly like, and I say this with all honesty, bro, I have no hard feelings when shit don't go right. And I don't. But I have a tendency to get upset when the shit's handled like you from fucking Bucktuck, fucking New Mexico. Like, it's just common courtesy, common sense when you actually grow up in a town where black people don't have to live on a fucking one side of the tracks. You can at least say, hey, man, I ain't going, thank you for your time, bro. We going in another direction. The people that do that with me with business, even if we don't do nothing right now, they come back a year later like, yo, shit popping. Let me get in. I got you. Because you handle business professionally. I got to find the shit out on Twitter, bro. And the niggas you gave the deal to is my niggas. No hate whatsoever. I wish I would have knew. But them my little niggas. I'm rooting for them niggas. I root for the city. And they rooting for the city, so I'm rooting for them. So no shots at them. They know my number. Them my little niggas. I don't even talk about them. They're my niggas in a bad way, so they already know. But I'm talking about the people that issued the deal. I found out the deal on social media. That's disrespectful to a man of my caliber level. But I don't blame you for the disrespect. I blame me for not knowing that you not smart enough to respect me by not seeing what you raised around, what you seen, the kind of man, the caliber of people, the caliber of shit you around, to know not to respect me, not to waste my time. So then I just say, hey, man, I think that was kind of unprofessional. I'm running a business and look, why is the first thing when you tell a woman she fucked up, she got to tell you she running a business? I don't give a fuck, man. All I said was it was unprofessional, dog. Well, you supposed to do this. I said, man, the last email I gave y'all the game. What happens is people meet me. They try to take my brilliance without taking me because I'm a package. You're not walking over me. You're not doing nothing dumb. And then they try to do it themselves. It's a repeated process. This has happened in Indianapolis and across the country over and over, and it continues to fail. I mean, it's happened with dudes who've cussed me out, taking their son on my basketball team. They go play some weird whack shit, never win. Then they got to humble themselves and say, knowing they nerd ass hate it. Master's degrees, PhDs, bachelor's, titles, and principals, and fucking human resources officers for the departments of fucking nuclear weapons and all kind of shit. Hey, I need you. It ain't nobody like you. It ain't nobody like me. So when you stop fucking with me, it still ain't nobody like me, nigga. But y'all gonna catch on one day. I hope I'm around when y'all do. But if I ain't, that's on y'all dumbass. And then everybody I bless fall out with me, man. I don't understand that. I don't, and you know better, man. You know you was down on your last, bro. You know how hot it was when I was there for you, man. Whatever you going through, man, you got to keep it 100 now. Don't look at this face and act like this face and did you wrong, man. And don't tell me success changed me, man. It changed you. Don't quit. It changed you. It changed you, man. Because I'm successful and I'm still accountable. Same accountable nigga, bro. Same accountable nigga you can count on, hit your Apple Pay, hit your Cash App. Same accountable nigga that can put you on with things that could change your life, man. Same accountable nigga that could teach a kid, make a kid the best basketball, football player. Same accountable nigga that you wanted to run and make sure your kid went to his son's birthday party because everything I did was the flyest in the city, whether it be me or my child. And you turn on me. It's always the ones that call you big, bro. God bless you. May God bless you every day. Like it's Easter Sunday. Because I'm trying around the world, bro. Las Vegas, Seattle, Baltimore, Boston, clubs in Jersey, Philly. We making moves. Family in Memphis. We making moves. Jacktown, Mississippi, keep your head up. Moves are coming. Texas is on the agenda. Texas is definitely on the agenda. Texas is definitely on the motherfucking agenda. Texas is definitely on the motherfucking. How did she? Hey man, Texas is definitely on. It's just this. Texas is definitely on. My OU fans gonna get mad, but Texas is on the agenda, bro. Texas is on the agenda. ATL up. North Carolina's on the agenda. DMV is definitely on the fucking agenda. Harlem's on the agenda. All next summer, Harlem's on the agenda. So why do I care about you not keeping it real with me? The only person you are hurting by thinking you hurting me are the kids that could be helped. And obviously you can't help them because the kids y'all got access to really didn't do shit considering the access y'all got. And I ain't got to attack kids, attack names, but bro, you give me a budget, unlimited budget, and a key since my son was in 6th grade, and that nigga be the number 1 pick in the draft next year. Number 3 at worst. Probably have to win bad. Him and Scoot be fighting for it. If I'd have had keys and unlimited budget since my son was in 6th grade, come on, bro. Even with my NWA Who's team, bro. JJ be a pro. Leaper will probably be a pro. Andrew Leaper will probably be a pro. BJ be D1. Brody will be D1. Martez be like D2. Bro, you give me that budget. But when I go in the gym, I'm working, though. I ain't your friend. I don't want to take pictures with shirtless pictures. I don't want to ride horses with you. I'm not your buddy. I was born in 1973, nigga. We not friends. I'm here to fucking coach basketball, nigga. You gonna work, you gonna run, you gonna do what the fuck I tell you, nigga. I don't want to hang out with you on Saturday and Sunday, nigga. I'm not your friend. I got a life. I got a woman with big old thick thighs. I got the rubber legs and thighs, bro. I'm going home. Take the garbage out. But when we in this motherfucking gym, you're going to become a better man. So when you go to college, you're not smoking weed. You're not late. You're not lazy. You're not stupid. You're not consumed by the internet. You're not laid up with some dumbass thought, nigga. Nah, bro. Big time Mac and big time leadership over here. This is what they fear. That's why I got to take my talents to South Henderson, South Clark County, like Brian. Time's up, nigga. The podcast coming back to back to back. My voice sounds so good on this microphone, man. I got one of them voices, movies would be like, damn. Real story, man. Like, I may collect calls from a motherfucker. I would give my information to another motherfucker real quick. Motherfucker wrote me. That's a whole nother story. Because of the voice. It's always the voice, baby. You can't buy this. Because real manhood would have stood up for them kids. Real manhood let his nuts hang. You wasn't standing up for them kids, bro. You don't deserve no cooch. And I ain't sitting there acting like I'm Fonder Flanagan. I'm an asshole. My kids will tell you that, baby. Mamas will tell you that. Anybody probably come in contact with me tell you I can't be a little assholish. But if you in my presence, whether we good or not, I ain't never not defended you. Even you big time drug dealing OG niggas that ran when I was getting my head busted. Don't even like me no more. I don't care, man, about none of these niggas, man. Wait till I do this comedy stand-up. I don't even know I want to do comedy because this is comedy. This is my intro to comedy. 'Cause I'm a comedian. Everything I say is done with comedic purposes. But nobody hates you more than the nigga that used to get his ass whooped. And you remember. Them niggas hate you. I remember how much of a nerd you was, nigga. It's fine. You never gonna compete with me and win. And the 90 niggas look at me like, damn, this nigga still fly. This nigga been fly since the 80s. I don't like that shit. I don't like that shit. Fly ass nigga. The thing about it is, nigga, I ain't never wanted to be you. Obviously, you know that. Any nigga hated on me. It ain't a nigga ever hated on me I trade places with. Hey, a nigga I love I trade places with, nigga. I don't want that nigga get a chance to be me, nigga. It's for the hell. And you miss it. Like we almost had sex or something. I don't even fuck me. That's powerful. Where you just like, damn, I don't like him no more. I ain't gonna even speak to him no more. This man has saved my life. I used to call him man every day. I used to do everything about this man. I looked up to this man. And now the fact that I can never outshine this man. I can never lie about who I'm supposed to be around him, man. I gotta get away from him. See what you call a dope ass 60 minutes of podcasting. They want the fucking best. They're why the label's looking at me. So if you want me on your podcast, you can hit me up, concretegeniusmedia.com, concretegeniuspodcast@gmail, jjloudon.com. I got my store coming, Ask Auntie Podcast. We got a whole bunch of brands and shit popping. We got Brittany back in the mix. She gonna jump on here with me Sunday. So it's all popping. It's all day. It's whatever. You know what I mean? And it's up with me till it's stuck with me. So, you know, I'm just my goal is to be the flyest 50-year-old nigga in the history of the universe. And I think I'm on a good pace. So after that, we're going to tap out. We're going to tap back in later. Much love. I hope y'all ain't hear that. That was real one of them animalistic belches, but fuck it, man. I'm barbarian. It is what it is, baby. Church. And I love y'all, man. Check out concretegeniusmedia.com. And why ain't y'all following me on YouTube, man? Listen, follow me on YouTube, bro. I want people to follow me on YouTube. Listen, if you like me, follow me on YouTube. If you don't like me, you don't have to. But I hope you get hit by a car. But if you like me, follow me on YouTube, man. If you rock with me, concretegeniusmedia.com. If you rock with me, go to jjloudon.com. Buy some of my merch, man. My merch is player. It's fly. If you rock with me, go to contendersusa.com, order clothes, and type in Concrete Genius 20 in the discount code, and you'll get a 20% discount. Go to neatergold.com. Amazing cosmetics, black-owned cosmetic line. This is the reason my skin look like I'm in Egypt. Well, that's my mom and my daddy, but they help. See, you want to see real Gary Anna? Tell Breakfast Club, call me. Y'all want to see a bald head gangbang that nigga for Gary Indiana? Call me. I'll tell y'all about it. Why don't y'all talk to the other side? Because my daddy knew Michael Jackson, too. A little bit. Love, peace, and hair grease, man. I'm out this motherfucker, man. Chop in.